Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's What's Up Wednesday series. If you're new here, we meet with guests of our network and share resources out to our industry. Today, we have our own Early Head Start Childcare Partnership Specialist with us, Krisshetta and Colleen, and they're going to be sharing several details about the Strengthening Families training with us today. So hi, Krisshetta and Colleen. Welcome back, and thanks for joining us again today.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. So kick us off today just by briefly explaining each of your roles here with the team and how long you've been with us.
Yeah, so I came to Early Learning Ventures in 2015, originally as the Family Support Specialist serving Arapahoe County, and then that position evolved into a blended role for the Child Care Partnership Specialist. And then that role supports licensed child care providers receiving the Early Head Start Partnership Grant towards continuous quality improvements in underserved areas across the state.
Hi, my name is Colleen Roahrig, and I'm from Mesa County. I reside in Grand Junction, Colorado, one of the Western Slope ELV affiliates. I've been with ELV since the beginning. 6 years ago, I was hired, and I was hired as a family support specialist. And then as Krisshetta explained, that our roles went from family support specialist to a quality improvement specialist, where we worked. It was a blended role where we had the opportunity to work with the whole program, the whole child care program. So it has been, and then also to be able to work with families. So it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, that's great. Good overview, kind of blending of roles. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. So tell us, what is the Strengthening Families training that we're discussing today?
Yeah, so the Strengthening Families Protective Factors Framework is a research-informed approach to increase family strength, enhance child development, and reduce the likelihood of child abuse and neglect. And so the framework of this training engages families, programs, and communities in building the 5 protective factors, and then states that use the Strengthening Families approach. They can use it in early childhood and child welfare and child abuse prevention, and basically any other program that serves child and families.
Okay, perfect. And who all is this open to? Who can participate in this?
Yeah, for this training,
For this training, typically this training is offered to any families or organizations that are serving children and families. And so that's what's really unique about it. So it gives you the perspective on how to enhance those interactions. For this particular 8-week training that we're putting on, it will be specifically for child care programs, directors, and staff, and teachers. And we're hoping to, in the next round, if we're able to do that, to be able to streamline this training exclusively for parents.
Awesome. Okay, perfect. Is there a cost for this, and where do they register or sign up if they're interested?
Yeah, so for this time, the one that we're putting on through Early Learning Ventures, there is no cost for people that want to participate. We are basically going to begin this training starting next week on Wednesday, September 8th, and it'll conclude in December. We're going to do every other Wednesday. And so if that works for your schedule, I believe after the webinar, Melina's going to put the link up, but it's a Google form. So just go on there and fill out that form, and we'll get your information, and then you'll be registered, and then we can send you out everything you need. But if you are not able to attend that, you can contact, in the state of Colorado, illuminatecolorado.org is really kind of the promoter and holder for all information related to the Strengthening Families Protective Factors Framework. And so you can go to their website, or there is a self-paced module available on a website called Pro Solutions Strengthening Families, and or prosolutions.com, and then you enter Strengthening Families, and I know you're going to post that later.
Yeah, I'll include those on whatever platform they're watching this on. Perfect. Mm-hmm. So for those that may want like some more specifics ahead of time, what are the goals or purposes of this training? Kind of why are they beneficial to the ECE industry?
Well, as we hear time and time again, social and emotional strategies are very important, especially in the early years, and working with families of young children. And we know that children are more likely to thrive if their parents are being supported. And how does that look in my day-to-day life? Do I have individuals and programs that are supporting me in a helpful way? Right. The protective factors, and we talk about protective factors. Community leaders and service providers can better engage, support, and partner with parents in order to achieve the best outcome for children. And when we talk about the protective factors, we're talking about, and I'm sure these particular topics will mean a lot to you, is parental resilience and social connections, knowledge of parenting and child development, just basic knowledge. I'm a first-time parent. Concrete support in times of need, and the social and emotional competence of children. We aren't going to go into what all that means, but I think it's enough of a teaser that would make you really want to participate.
Yeah, that's great. Kind of touches on quite a few very crucial topics there. So that's awesome. So what are some key takeaways that you hope people will get out of these from the training itself?
Right. So as we do the curriculum in the training, it talks about there's 3 common threads. And so we really wanted to point those out because we feel like that's really the key takeaways that you're going to get. It'll be expanded knowledge of these 3 areas, but basically it's the Strengthening Families Protective Factors framework. So really helping participants understand and communicate the importance of how to use that framework. So those protective factors Colleen just stated in your everyday work. And then the importance of culture. So how culture impacts families as they seek to build protective factors, and how our own culture shapes how we individually feel, act, and think. Because again, that's the lens that we tend to look through. And so how is that impactful to families and those around us? And then the critical role parents play in strengthening families. So viewing parents as the valuable partner that they are in every phase of the work that we do.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, those are some very crucial aspects. So hopefully that's intriguing to everyone as well. I will definitely include the registration link in those resources that you stated. But yeah, just to wrap up here today and give you guys your day back, is there any other resources, suggestions, or just feedback in general regarding these trainings specifically, or just in general to the ECE industry? Feel free to share.
Absolutely. And just a reminder, if you're not able to, not everybody is able to work their schedule around our training. So if you're not able to, we are going to be posting some resources for you to access. Earlier, Krisshetta mentioned illuminate.com, or excuse me, illuminatecolorado.org, and you can scroll down to where it says Training to Strengthen Families, and you can contact them directly to learn more. So again, if you'll post that in there, it's illuminatecolorado.org, and as Krisshetta mentioned, there's a self-paced module that can be accessed as well. So you'll get all that information on their website.
Awesome. Thank you both so much. Krisshetta, if you have any final thoughts, otherwise we'll wrap it up today. I appreciate it.
That's it. We didn't say what time. The training is going to be offered in the evening. So I believe it's going to run from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Of course, my mind just kind of went whoop as I said that, but it is every other Wednesday again, starting next Wednesday, September 8th in the evening time.
Now, Krisshetta, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm thinking we did it 6:15 to 8:15.
It might have been 6:15. But when you go to the form, it'll be on the registration.
It'll be on the registration.
And just another plug is you don't have to take all of the sessions if you want. You'll get a certificate for whichever sessions you take. So if you complete the entire series, of course, then you'll get a certificate for the entire series. But if you only have the availability to maybe pop into like really social emotional, it's like, I really want to be there, I'm going to clear my schedule, then you could just take the social emotional when we talk about that as part of the framework.
Gotcha. Yeah. Awesome. Hopefully this will kind of gain some recruitment and finish up those numbers for you for the series. But that's all I've got for you today. We appreciate it so much. Thank you both for your time, and we'll see everyone next week.
All right. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.